There he is. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Bit of weight there. Hasn't really woken up yet either. On the drop. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a really nice fish. And what a great way to start the morning. The sun hasn't even risen yet, and we've just got our first hookup of the day. I'd like to get a look at this guy. He's having a bit of a dig. Might be our target species, I think. We can get a look at him here. Oh, he's having a good go. There's a silver flash. There's a silver flash. Oh yes. Oh, that's a great little snap. That's a great little snap to start the morning. Oh, come here, fella. Come here. One, into the net. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's a cracking way to start the day. Have a go back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's always good to get the first fish of the day in the boat before the sun even comes over the horizon. And I reckon this would probably be a pretty good time to welcome you guys to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Oh, easy there, fella. As you might be able to tell, we're chucking a few soft plastics around today, doing a bit of product testing out the new McCarthy range of soft plastics. Plan of attack, few snapper, and look, it's already working, and that's a bloody good start to the day. That's a cracking squire. He'd probably be maybe pushing 60 centimeters, put up a really good account of himself, and just smack that plastic on the drop. Plan of attack today, chase a few of these guys, then see where the day takes us after that. Wouldn't mind chasing down a feed of squid. I know they've been getting a few lately, so wouldn't mind chasing a few of those, maybe a couple of pelagics, who knows. But for now, seems like the snapper on the chew. Better get that plastic out of the corner of his mouth and maybe get it back out there and see if we can't chase a few more. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this episode, and if this is looking like it's going to tickle your fancy, make sure you hit that like button already. We're already on the board, so I reckon hit that like button and we'll get stuck into a few more. I'm chasing a feed today. I'm going to keep a couple. This guy, well, he is coming home. That is perfect size for me. Absolutely perfect. I'm absolutely stoked. You bloody ripper. And it goes without saying, guys, keeping a fish for the table. Brain spike, bleed, and straight on the ice. Guarantee the quality of your product. Ripper. Well, that's a good start indeed. Lucky enough to have a cracking morning forecast as well. Weather's looking really nice, so fingers crossed the fish will play the game and we can get stuck into a few. That's a pretty good start. That was about third cast, I think. Nice snappy on the drop, so hopefully we can keep it going from there. Grab off the bottom. That guy absolutely, oh, come back, come back. He's digging, he's digging. Go, stay out of the bottom, stay out of the bottom. Whew. Well, there we go, cast number 2. Oh yes. Oh, that was awesome. That guy ate it dead sticked off the bottom. Another cracking little Eden size. Thanks for coming. That was the very next cast. Oh, water on the lens. Well guys, that was the very next cast. Same thing, absolutely pummeled it. This guy ate it off the bottom, not on the drop like the last time. I worked it back in, got a few tentative little hits, and I just let it sit on the bottom. I went dunk, dunk, whack, and away he went. And that guy there, he's going to be our second eater. I don't think we'll need too many more than that. That's perfect amount. They're a really nice size fish, great eating class of fish. Hook up, corner of the mouth, and that is the 5-inch pearl white McCarthy's jerk minnow. And well, that guy's earned his retirement by the looks. Swap it over, might even try a different colour. Maybe not. This one seems to be working a treat, but they're going well so far. You bloody ripper. 2 in 2 casts. Thanks very much for coming. Now guys, I thought I might try and capitalise on a few different avenues. I've jigged a few liveys. I couldn't get any yakkers, but I got some pike. And that'll do. That one. My rigs are a bit more to suit yakkers, but we will survive. Calm down, Mr. Pike. Until I can find some yakkers, this will have to do. That will have to do. Using the same float rig as we use for the spotties. Then put it in the holder and let Rodney do his thing. Time to do a little re-rig job on the plastique. Not bad, even if I say so myself. Let's get it out there. Oh, here we go. There he goes. Yes. Now those keen eyes in the audience there would notice I'm using a little bit longer rod than I usually use. This guy's not too big at all, he's just a little pup. This is a an 8-foot bone shore barrage, or barrage, however you'd like to call it. And I like the longer rods. That guy there, he's a tiny little tacker. See you, mate. He woofed that. Anyways, what was I talking about? Long rods, yes. Yes, I've never hidden the fact that I enjoy a long rod. Girth doesn't bother me, but length, I'm a big fan of that extra length, you know, it just does things that other shorter rods can't do. This one here is 8 foot, PE, oh here we go. Oh, I thought we were going then. PE 0.8 to 2, here we go, getting hit here. And it just gives you that little bit extra in the cast, and I like it. Lighter tip, and hopefully I'm going to show you it getting bent here in a second. Here we go. Oh, eat it properly. He's just playing with it. Probably scared him away with that. Could just be little tackers as well. The big guys don't seem to play around too much. Oh, on the drop. Oh, he feels like a good one too. Oh, big head shakes. I was just getting the livey ready. That guy belted it. He hasn't run though. Just a lot of weight. Oh, I spoke too soon. Here he goes. Little tickle. Oh, there he is. There he is. Another beautiful snap. Might even be the best one in the morning. Where's that net? Oh, he's not giving up. Give you that hot tip. Yeah, he is definitely the best one for the morning. That's a proper on the dropper. And set of lip grips required here. What a cracking fish. Didn't he want that? Straight down the hatch. It's a really nice score, that one. That's best one in the morning, I'd say. Don't need him for a feed though, so he can go back. Give us that back, please, mate. And away he goes. He wasn't hanging around for a chat. Let's get straight back out there. Cheeky little motor oil number. Give that a whirl. Oh. Come up. No head camera, as always. This might be a cod. Nah, maybe not. Well guys, very happy to announce that motor oil also works. Have a go at the scar. Oh, on the side of this guy. He's obviously had a bit of a battle wound there at some stage, and yeah, he's got over it, so he can go back. See you, champion. Oh yes. Jeez, they're going off. Another on the drop fish. This is unreal soft plastic fishing. He's only a tiddler as well. That guy there, he'd be a nice pan-sized fish if you were taking more for a feed, but it's his lucky day. Well guys, unfortunately the snapper have gone off the chew. The sun's quite high in the sky now, so that dawn bite period's over, so it's probably to be expected. I've seen a fair bit of bait around, so I might even go chase a tuna or try and catch some of those damn tasty squid. But yeah, got enough rods to do it. I'm going to go for a look around and see what I can find. Well, a few schools of tuna around at the moment guys, so let's see if I can't get connected to one. They are playing a bit flighty. It's alright, just got to be patient. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. They look to be pretty good fish too. I think they're mac tuna, but oh, oh. There's some big tuna in there. They're eating tiny little bait. Makes them pretty hard to catch. It's alright, one will make a mistake sooner or later. Yes! Yes! Oh no! Oh, I dropped him. Yes! Woo! Got him. Oh, it's a nice schoolie. Oh, he's got mates with him too. To the old swing in, I think. Get in! The old school mackerel swing, and we're in. You ripper. He had mates there too, so that's a good sign. Haha! Well, the tuna have been giving me the swerve, and I went squidding and didn't get a single squid, so I thought, bugger it, I'm going to go spin the beacons and see if there's some mackerel around. I just dropped one the cast before, and then got this guy, and he had a heap of mates follow him up, so there might be a few here. Grab the hooks out and and keep going, I think. But yeah, there's definitely more down there. It's always positive. Oh, he was going absolutely nowhere. Where he's got everybody hooking him. Oh, we got something big here. What have we got here? What have we got here? I ate it on the drop. Oh, it's just a schoolie. Just an on-the-drop schoolie. Oh. If you let them have a bit of line, they end up sticking it to you. Come over here, please. It's actually quite a nice one. Wonder if he's going to survive the lift and swing. He's hooked in the top of the head. That's not great. We'll give it a whirl anyway. Yeah, he is. Oh! And the hook came out. Sometimes you get lucky, guys. The old swing. I think if I had have messed around with him at the side of the boat, I definitely would have lost him. So I took me chances, went for the swing. We got a fish in the boat. Yes! This makes me very nervous holding these guys. They're proper aggro buggers. But that is a really fat one. No wonder he was fighting. That's a cracker. Not super long, but really deep, in good nick. You little ripper. We'll take him for a feed. That's a nicey. Well, found the tuna. Haven't ID'd them yet, but that's them. And a good lot too. Try and do a bit of stealth work in there. Let's have a go. Oh, there's lots of them. Come on. Where are you? Oh, they're mac tuna. Oh! There we go. Got him. Ew! Got him. I'm pretty sure these are mac tuna, but that's alright. Still got a bit of fun. And there's more birds out there. Oh, I had a hit just before as well. One came out just there. If I can get this guy in, he might be a candidate for the bait freezer. There was a heap of them there. Yeah. Oh, look at them behind the boat. Look at that. Oh. Whoa. It's always when you've got a fish on that they go crazy. Have a go at them. Have a go at them. Whoa. All around the boat. This is insane. The old 8-foot rod, great for casting, not as good for this, you wouldn't say. Oh, there's some big fish over there. There he is. Try and grab him by the tail. Oh yeah. Well, that's a bit of an ordeal on the snapper rod, that is. But we got him. Nice little mac tuna, these guys. I'm pretty sure they're bad eating. Some people say they're alright, but I reckon they're not that great. I've never tried one, but I've filleted plenty for bait and they don't look real great. But this guy It's going to be a great addition to the bait freezer. Oh, I'll knock him on the head and chuck him on the ice. Well guys, it is looking like that's all she wrote for today. Awesome snapper session this morning, absolute zeros on the squid, and then some consolation school mackerel and a nice mac tuna as well. Couldn't find any more tuna and the schoolies seem to have shut down as well, so that's me. I'm going to call it, head home, and I think I'll go straight onto the filling table, and that's where I will see you guys next. Well guys, nice little feed for the day, great little session. A bit disappointing about those squid. I really need to put some work into those and try and dial them, because I seem to miss more times than I hit. But that's a project for another day. A lovely little feed, couple of snapper and a schoolie mac. For those interested, snappers 57 and 50. And the schoolie's about 70 centimeters, so quite a nice schoolie, that one. Really fat fish as well. He should be great chewing. He looks like he's in really good nick. So much so that I might even do the fillet on him today. So in the time it took me to put these guys back in the esky, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna keep that big school mackerel, and I'm gonna try and turn it into a big Spanish. I think that's the right thing to do. It's big enough, big baits catch big fish. I don't know. I was putting him away and he's in such good condition, such a big bait. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I may well eat my words if I miss a hit and lose half me mackerel and don't get the Spanish, but if I catch the Spanish, I think that's a pretty good upgrade. So I'm gonna fill it up a snapper instead. There you go, two lovely fillets that are going to be absolutely beautiful on the plate. Now, just got to grab the wings out of this guy and get all this in the fridge and do his mate. Yeah, and then I've got to pack up those two schoolies to swim another day as well. But there you go guys, not bloody bad. See you inside for a tackle talk. I thought we may as well kick it off with a bit of info about the McCarthy soft plastics. This was their maiden voyage on my boat today, and I was very impressed. It was the whole reason I went out there, aside from getting a feed and having a bit of fun as well. Now the one I used today was a 5-inch jerk minnow. I used 3 different colours. The Cristella, this guy here, really cool colour, really natural. The motor oil, Old Faithful, and another Old Faithful, the white pearl. But keep in mind guys, there is a whole heap of other colours in the range. You can check them all out at wilsonfishing.com. They're just the ones I thought would produce in my local area, and they all did. Now I fished that 5-inch on a 1/2 ounce jig head 5/0 hook, and it worked an absolute treat. With snapper season looming on the horizon, there's probably 3 different versions of this that I would have in my kit for a snapper session. There's this guy, there's the 6-inch Tiddler minnow, which is that little bit bigger, and then the 7-inch version of this guy here, the jerk minnow. All of those would be perfect for snapper, just depends on the size of the bait in your area and how big and heavy you want to fish. But I can see those 7 inches definitely be getting a run as winter comes on, see if I can't sniff out a few of those big knobbies. One thing I wanted to mention is please keep in mind these are not a TPE material, which means they're not as tough and robust as say Xeric live shrimp or flat shad. Now the trade-off is that they are traditionally hand poured, which allows for a lot better finish and a lot higher quality control. So for example, with the 3 packets of plastics I was digging in today, not a single one came out bent or unfishable, which is a lot more than I can say about other plastics I've had on the boat. Quite often you get ones with crook tails, or they spin, or they just don't sit right. These guys are all Mickey Mouse, ready to rock and roll. I just thought I'd let you know because you probably will go through a couple of extra tails during a session. Now I know we touched on it quickly in the video, but I thought we may as well run through the setup as well. As I mentioned, I love a long rod, and this 8-foot bone barrage was absolutely beautiful to use today. That extra bit of length allows you to get a longer cast, get that lure away from the boat. When we're fishing in that 15 or 20 meters of water, getting it away from the boat definitely aids in getting a few more bites. very sensitive tip, and then plenty of power in the butt section. Quite a surprising amount of power actually. Really allowed you to give some stick to some of those fish that were heading for home. This is a PE 0.8 to PE 2, so there is a fair bit of grunt there when you need it. Now the reel, that was matched with a 5000 ATC Virtuous, the high speed version, the H version. If I had my time again, I'd probably rig it with a 4000. I think that would suit the outfit a little bit better, just be that little touch lighter. Spooled with 20-pound braid and 30-pound leader. And of course guys, if you'd like to check out any more information on the plastics or the setup, head over to Wilson Fishing and you'll be able to find all the information. Now, if you'd like to support my channel, you can do so by heading to my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com. Head over there and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to the episode. Really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're getting out for a fish, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.